Going into the woods alone at night can be downright terrifying. But what if you stumble upon something or someone you'd rather not face? Tonight, we're uncovering 6 of the most spine-chilling encounters ever caught on camera. These stories will have you thinking twice before ever setting foot in the woods alone again. Let's jump straight into the first unsettling encounter. But before we begin, just a quick warning. The last video is truly disturbing. The first video tonight comes from The Journey is the Destination, a YouTube channel dedicated to exploring haunted and abandoned locations. The creator ventures into these eerie places alone, capturing real, unscripted footage that immerses viewers in the unsettling atmospheres and haunted histories of each site. It is October the 28th, 2024, and in this video, Jay, a solo paranormal investigator, explores a remote and chilling location known as Witch's Swamp. According to legend, this area is haunted by the spirit of a woman executed for witchcraft in the 1700s. Hoping to document paranormal activity, Jay ventures deep into the woods, where he encounters unnatural cold spots, strange phenomena, and disturbing spirit box responses. As the night unfolds, he finds himself face to face with an overwhelming and unseen presence.
Holy smokes. Let me see if I can get any K2 readings over here, because it is ice cold. Aldous, are you here with me, my friend? Hey! Hey, Aldous, glad to see you, man. Holy smokes. Are you trying to warn me of something? Yes? Can you back away from that meter for me? Back away just a little bit. There you go. Okay. Aldous, am I in danger tonight? Are you trying to warn me to leave? Or are you just playing games? Holy crap. I know the light's up a little bit. But that was... As soon as I said that name, it's ice cold around me again. Aldous, are there more than one of you here with me? Just saw something white out of the corner of my eye right there. Okay.
He calls out to any spirits present as he feels the temperature around him drop. Suddenly, his EMF reader begins going crazy. He asks the entity a few questions, and each time, the EMF lights react. Disturbingly, when he asks the spirit to back away from the device, the lights gradually fade, as if something is indeed retreating.
Is this where something bad happened to you? Yes? Is this where you died? Are you trapped here, Aldous? You just like staying here? Yeah? Holy smokes. Okay, I'm gonna turn this down all the... Ooh, I don't know about all the way. Do you want me to turn that device on to talk to you again? No? Do you not like talking? Are you telling me I should leave? Can you light this up to red if you're bleh. Can you light this up to red if you want me to leave? Am I not safe here? I should leave? I just heard a knock or some noise back there. Could have been something hitting. Do you want me to stay and play games with you? So you want me to leave? You're giving me real mixed signals here, bud. I still have like crazy goosebumps around myself too. And I'm at the spot. Make sure there's no snakes on the ground. I don't know if y'all remember, this spot had water in it the last time we were here. And it's completely empty now. But this was the same spot. I think I was in that same spot coming around that corner right there the first time I met the person Aldous. I got the name Aldous. I was getting the same kind of really strong K2 readings right there. I wonder what it is about this spot.
Jay continues his communication with the spirit. The most chilling part? The EMF reader only lights up in direct response to his questions, strongly suggesting he is not alone. At this point, it's unclear whether the spirit is friendly or malevolent.
Hi, Aldous. Aldous, do you remember me? Do you remember my... That's right, Jay. Are you surprised I came back to see you? Did you say go home? I asked you to light that meter up if I was in danger and you didn't do it. Am I safe here? Goodbye. You said you weren't stuck here. There's nothing keeping you here?
He switches to a necrophonic device to attempt more direct communication. The responses he receives are spine-chilling, telling him to leave, go home, and warning him that he isn't safe. A female presence is also mentioned. Despite the warnings, Jay bravely pushes forward.
Did you want to stay? How many others are here with us tonight? Jeff? That's my dad's name. Leave? What's the name of the person telling me to leave? What are you laughing about? That you talk too fast for me to understand? Is someone here named Jeff? How many people did you say are here tonight? Five, 8? Why do you want me to leave? Is there someone named Mike here tonight? Yes? Mike. When we spoke last time, you kept saying Legion. What did you mean by that? Are you and John related? It's your kid? Can you tell me how many people died on this river? About 100?
What makes this session so disturbing is how coherent the interaction becomes. The spirit, or spirits, begin responding directly and meaningfully to Jay's questions, creating an eerie back and forth that feels far too real.
I have some other questions that maybe you can help me with. Is that okay? This is kind of a silly question. Can you tell me how many fingers I'm holding up? 3, that's right. Thank you so much. Do you need help? No? As clearly as you can, if you need help, say yes. No? Is there somebody coming? Do you like this color? What color is this? Can you tell me what color my flashlight is? Red? What about this color? Do you like this color? Yes? Listen.
What would you do in Jay's situation? Would you keep speaking with the spirits or leave immediately after the first warning? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.
Jay? Okay, well, I will leave you all alone. If you don't need my help, I appreciate you answering the questions. Is that you all leaving? Okay. I just heard stuff moving all around me. Thank you again. Goodbye.
Jay begins to hear movement surrounding him. He asks if the spirits are leaving, but receives no response. Fortunately, he makes it out of the swamp safely and unharmed. The spirits didn't seem aggressive, but it's a terrifying experience nonetheless. This video reminds us that we may not always be alone, even when it feels like we are. What would you have done in Jay's shoes? And have you ever had a chilling paranormal encounter like this? Let us know in the comments below. Quick question. Would you ever camp alone in the woods, not knowing who or what might be out there with you? Or do you prefer to stay warm and cozy in your own bed, watching others brave the unknown from the safety of your screen? The next horrifying video comes from Tom's Trails, a UK-based YouTube channel that blends wild camping, outdoor exploration, and British humor, often with a psychological or eerie twist. The creator, Tom, documents solo and group camping trips to forests, mountains, and coastal spots, with a focus on authentic experiences, personal vulnerability, and the occasional camping disaster. It is September the 8th, 2024, and in this video, Tom and a group of friends head out for an overnight trip to Gravel Wood, a location tied to local legends and rumored hauntings. As night falls and the group sets up camp near a large, ominous tree, an unsettling shift in the atmosphere begins to take hold, at least for Tom. While his friends remain relaxed and in good spirits, Tom begins to feel an intense and growing sense of dread.
What's that in there? Is it a cicada? Or a budge?
Yeah, some roaches.
Oh.
That's like a hole in the ground now and then.
Could be moles.
Oh, no. God, it's so juicy.
Yeah, I'm nervous. I'm not feeling it. If I was on my own, I'd be out of it. But Sam and Matt are fine, so I'm gonna be fine. But
Oi, oi.
I'm not, you know. I know I'm just convincing myself of being like
It's a little
afraid.
bit. Do you need us to change your nappies?
But this is the thing. It's not that.
Can we just sit down? That's so long. So we just get into our beds and just talk. We're all so close to each other.
You just want to go back to the thing, all right?
No, I just want to sleep.
Yeah, you do.
I'm tired. Oh!
That's a mistake.
It would have been cool if something did it back though.
No, we're not.
What if we meet a werewolf and he's chill?
Oh, it's a bat. Oh no, it's a tree. It's a leaf.
Oh my god.
Tom shares early on how he doesn't feel right about this camping spot. He's clearly on edge, but his friends don't seem to share his unease. They crack a few jokes and reassure him, brushing off his concerns.
Yeah, it did.
You've been marked to sacrifice.
Oh my goodness, I actually have. Don't like that.
Hello.
That's scary, I don't like it. Oh my goodness. Sam's sneaking up on me, isn't he? Yeah. Stop it. What if my tent collapses?
Funny. Leave me alone. Thomas!
Yo, that is actually something, bro.
That's probably a wolf.
Can you
No,
hear
wait,
that?
no.
What?
Just missed. You missed something.
Shut up.
It's a motorbike.
No,
Oh, yeah.
There's
No, it
actually
probably
a-
was a motorbike.
Yeah, probably was. You got such a curmudgeon.
I'm okay at the minute in my tent. I feel protected.
Yeah, but you got to come out and do stuff with us.
You wanted to get in your tent ages ago.
Yeah, but not now. You told me not to, and now you're getting in there, you hypocrite. Get out, you.
Trying to lighten the mood, Tom's friends begin playfully messing with him, tapping on his tent and making creepy noises outside. But the joke quickly turns strange when they all hear a distant, haunting howl. They nervously laugh it off, joking that it's probably just a motorcycle in the distance.
I want you to look into the camera.
I'm not scared of
I
dying
want
at
you
the
to
bottom of the
tell me how you're feeling right now.
I'm not even joking. I'm not mucking about.
Matt,
No.
what do you feel?
I'm fine.
Do you think Tom is overreacting?
100%, yeah. Little baby boy.
Do you not think maybe I'm more attuned to the supernatural?
I'm glad I'm not then.
All right, next joke.
I'd rather be oblivious to it.
I'm more attuned to the supernatural, which means I sit here and I know something's wrong because I'm like
Any spirits, take me.
I'm force sensitive, is what I'm
Kill
trying to say.
I can't wait for somebody to find this camera in the woods one day. And be like, what happened here?
Oh shit.
They were just having a laugh. The stakes, they didn't work out.
I'm not gonna lie.
You know what, Tom? You really raised the stakes today. Tom is very nervous. See, it's quite funny because at first he said, I'm here, I'm with you boys, I no longer feel nervous. I feel like,
it was
you know,
the
it's all
interview
okay.
about the tree, and now
he's
but
crying.
returning to the tree has made Tom feel worried, feel nervous, feel unsafe. Meanwhile, Matt is just Matt.
it's because I know how easy it would be to bail.
I mean, like, use your logical brain here. What's your chances of survival? Staying here or attempting to leave the forest right now? Because that little demon tree over there might be like, you know what?
We might get
If he's
trapped in the
here, he has
forest.
to stay.
No, but what if it wants people to leave? What if that's why it's making you feel bad? As someone who's force sensitive. Where is it? Stop throwing things at me.
I was waiting for you to react.
I just like listening
Yeah, I saw that as well.
to the noises. What do you mean?
What's Sam saying? I agree. I like the sound of nature. I like all this stuff about nature.
Look a bit like a noose from a long way away.
Oh.
I'm just worried about losing the tents, that's all. I don't really care about him walking off.
God. I even knew it was you. I knew it was you, and it still freaked me out. I've got this sort of feeling that's like.
I got a feeling.
Let me talk to the camera. Let me speak this to the camera. And we get some clean audio. It's this like splitting sort of pain through my limbs. Just every heartbeat is like, just like the log started moving when you two sat down. It freaked me out.
Yeah, it's
I'm really on edge. These guys are absolutely fine. I don't
not with that.
want to leave, but I'm really on edge.
Despite the laughter and attempts to stay upbeat, Tom remains deeply unsettled. He can't shake the feeling that something is off. His friends continue trying to lift his spirits, but the dread he feels only grows stronger, gnawing away at him.
You jumping on the thing, oh man. I'm leaning towards leaving at the minute because I'm not going to sleep. I know I'm not going to sleep, and we're doing stuff tomorrow. I'm just on edge, and I'm worried about that mold thing, but also worried about
I
sleep.
think it will be worse when we're on our beds and no one's making a noise.
Yeah, and it's annoying because we're all set up and ready to go, and this will be the second time I've bailed from this camp.
Well, then we just done this one again. There you go.
Yeah, well, if I bail now, I'm not doing this camp again.
I need to start going gym and doing cardio.
I'm not gonna sleep, man.
You're not gonna sleep.
I'm not gonna sleep. I don't.
You know how I feel when we went up on Brecon Beacons.
Yeah.
Because the monsters that moved it.
What ain't gonna work, Sam?
It ain't gonna work.
What, leaving?
Yeah.
What?
We're trapped.
It's too late.
What do you mean?
The gates are closed.
There are no gates.
That's what you think.
No, I wanna go. I wanna go.
But that
okay.
was too much.
Why do you even camp?
Well, it's camped loads of places, just not this one.
I don't know what it is about this place, man. I don't know what it is about this place. Because if I was you, I'd be pissed off. So I totally get it. I completely
You know how
empathise.
chilled I am about everything.
You're fine. I
Sorry.
totally empathise with Sam. But I am on edge. I don't know what it is. Hello, it's me again. If you're wondering why I'm entering like that, it's because I'm on my knees because my green screen doesn't lift high enough. Anyway, besides the point, yeah, we decided to leave. We decided to leave. By we, I mean I bailed. I said, look, guys, I feel dreadful. Doesn't really come across in the video. Wasn't filming a lot of it because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't just doing this for content. So when I was chatting to the guys about it, when I was explaining how I felt, when I was feeling how I felt, I wasn't recording, and I was trying to avoid recording the bits where I actually felt super scared because I didn't want to just like big it up for the camera. But although they felt nothing, to me, everything felt off, and I had this just horrible pounding sense of dread, sense of fear, like just get out of here. And also, I could smell mold in my tent. So when I was lying in my tent, I could smell the mold, which probably wasn't safe anyway. And then this banging music started from my party ages away, so I wasn't going to sleep because I was scared, worried about the mold. I wasn't going to sleep because I was on edge because something in the forest was creeping me out, and I could smell mold, and there was banging music. I've forgotten, was I say mold? Was mold the first thing? I don't remember. But anyway, the point is, mold, creepy, banging music. Wasn't going to get any sleep, so we decided to leave. Well, let's continue the video. Yeah, about that.
Eventually, Tom can't ignore the overwhelming anxiety any longer. The group decides to pack up and leave. Once they're safely away, Tom opens up more about what drove his decision, most notably the unshakable sense of fear and dread, and the eerie sound of faint music drifting through the trees, possibly from a nearby forest party. He trusted his gut, and in situations like this, that instinct can be the difference between a good story and something much worse. Like we always say, if something feels off, listen to your instincts and leave. Sorry to interrupt the video, but if you're enjoying it, please consider liking the video and subscribing to our channel. Your support helps us to continue creating awesome creepy videos. Now let's get back to the video. The next chilling video comes from a mysterious YouTube channel called Captain Coho, which is known for just one haunting and unsettling video. The creator, whose real name remains unknown, shares a truly spine-tingling encounter while hiking and camping at Lost Lake in Oregon. It is September the 5th, 2023, and in this rare upload, the anonymous man documents a solo hiking and fishing trip that took place on August 31st, 2023. Despite a wildfire burning just 12 miles away, he decides to push on with his plans, hoping for a quiet escape into nature. At first, everything seems peaceful. He enjoys the scenic beauty of the area and prepares for some fishing. But as he nears the lake, the mood shifts dramatically. Thick wildfire smoke rolls in, casting an eerie haze over the forest and reducing visibility. That's when things take a dark turn.
Oh, yeah, dude. It is not the wide angle ratio of the iPhone giving you the shivers, bro. It's the raw footage of reality out here. Fun fact, a year ago I came out here with my wife and she was about to pop pregnant. And we had to stop probably a quarter of the mile back. And I'd say this is our time to head back too, because whatever large creature is back there, it's big. Let's take a look. Shh, shh. Probably fucking Sasquatch at this point.
While walking through the woods, fishing rod in hand, he begins to hear something unsettling. Heavy, unnatural sounds echoing from the trees. They're too loud, too forceful to be a small animal. Something big is out there, and it's getting closer.
Turn it back. This is Sasquatch country. Oh my god. Wonderful poles and garage. We are back here. Hear that? The one thing that is consistently reported with Sasquatch, rock throwing. Hear that? Big rocks. Those are big rocks, dude. Dude, they're lobbing rocks at me. Big rocks. Hear that? It's hitting me. We're in Sasquatch country. This is not fake either, bro. They're big rocks being thrown at us right now. Huge, dude. Holy Let's keep it too close, bro. We gotta keep it moving. We gotta keep it moving, baby. I do not want to die out here. Chunky rocks, dude. Dude, those are huge rocks. Huge. That is like no joke rocks. I don't have my gun out here. I do not want to film my demise either. Let's cook it. We gotta cook it. What's that? That seemed awfully. Dude, what?
Then, suddenly, rocks are hurled in his direction from the dense forest. He can't see what's throwing them, but the force and precision suggest something powerful and deliberate. Panicked but unharmed, he quickly retreats, escaping the woods without ever identifying the source. Thankfully, he made it out safely, but the footage left viewers shaken. What could have been throwing those rocks? Was it a person, an animal, or a Sasquatch? The dense, misty forest certainly looks like the kind of place where something like Bigfoot might roam. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think was lurking in those trees? And have you ever had a Bigfoot sighting yourself? We'd love to hear about it in the comments. Perhaps it's not the animals we should fear most, but other humans. In the dark and desolate places we explore, it's often the unexpected presence of another person that turns a thrilling experience into a truly terrifying encounter. The next shocking video of the night comes from one of our favorites, The Northwest Wind, a YouTube channel led by Sam, a Cleveland-based stealth camping enthusiast, outdoorsman, and angler. His content primarily revolves around urban exploration, overnight camping in abandoned or unconventional locations, and candid storytelling. Sam's approach is grounded in realism and personal reflection, often sharing his thoughts on safety, intuition, and the challenges of solo adventures. It is October the 17th, 2024, and in this stealth camping adventure, Sam sets out to spend the night in an abandoned Westinghouse building located in a rough urban area. The location, a known hotspot in Cleveland for graffiti artists, skaters, and others, had previously served as a backdrop for several of his music videos. Despite its decay, the spot held a certain nostalgic appeal, and Sam initially planned to set up camp inside the building. However, it's a sketchy, heavily trafficked area where he immediately begins to feel uneasy, frequently scanning his surroundings and noting the complete absence of other parked cars, apart from his. Shortly into his exploration of the building, Sam's unease turns into alarm when he unexpectedly encounters multiple individuals inside the structure. Hearing movement and seeing figures in the shadows, he realizes he's stumbled upon people using the building, possibly as shelter or for illicit activity.
Oh, this is super cool. So this is a Cleveland hotspot for graffiti artists, hoodlums, junkies, skaters alike. Several skaters that I follow online have posted here before. I've never actually seen the skate park in person, but this is super cool. Some permanent features they've got bolted to the ground. Yeah, this is, all right, let me get my, glad I brought my backpack with me. The reason I did is because I didn't want to leave it in the car. I guess I'll get the O-bulb out too. This is honestly really scary already because I'm alone. This is like Walking Dead or 28 Days Later, Let There Be Light, the O-bulb. Put my headlamp on too. Hello? Hello? See what we got in here. Yeah, this is a way more abandoned than... Okay, hello? All right, sorry. All right, let's get the f here. I'm not gonna be scared, but there's people back in there.
He begins looking for a spot to set up his camp for the night in the abandoned building. Upon entering, he is already met with a disturbing sight. As he calls out into the darkness of the building, he is met with a response from a few people, presumably homeless, or people up to no good. He quickly runs out, not thinking twice.
This isn't... All right, sorry. Yeah, there's people in there. Okay, I definitely just came upon a den of people. All right, well, we'll try and stick over here, and maybe we'll just sleep in the car tonight. I don't like that at all. All right. Well, I guess I don't need this anymore. Okay, that was sketchy. All right, I've seen, and it's pouring again. I gotta get out of this rain. All right, this isn't starting off so hot. I wanna kind of get as far away from there as possible. We came from that big door. All right, now it's really pouring. All right, this is a bit more open in here. It's supposed to drop into the 40s tonight. It's hailing. Check this out. All right, well, that was extremely unnerving. Like I said, my heart's in my stomach. I was going to just kind of camp out against a wall in that building because it's pretty open. It's pretty open in there and kind of like, I don't know if you want to say cozy, but not super sketchy feeling during the daytime. But I come here on my lunch break once in a great while and we'll just kind of sit and watch the trains go by. And you can always tell when people are here, especially if they're just taking photos or videos. I've seen other people shoot music videos here because there's always cars parked right along the street. Mine's the only one here and there's people in there. And no, this isn't like when I was in the woods being chased. I saw them peek out around the thing. I saw the one guy take a few steps out. I heard the footprints, and I kind of just bolted, and I don't want to bother them. I'm not going to say they're doing bad things, but obviously they're here for some reason. So on top of the fact that I was already creeped out, I'm even more creeped out right now. So let's go walk the grounds a bit, explore a little bit more, and then I'm going to decide if or where I'm going to sleep at all. But seeing people there immediately really kind of killed my vibe.
Would you dare to continue camping here, knowing there are multiple people possibly up to no good in there with you? Or would you get out of there as soon as possible? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.
About 100 yards away, I'm just super freaked out. All those big broken windows up there, like if I saw like a face or somebody looking at me through there, I'd probably just leave, honestly. But we came from that big open door right there, and that's where those people were, way back in the corner. This doesn't look all that sketchy. I'm glad I decided to wear my running shoes in case I had to run, and also so I'm not wearing my usual flip-flops. Okay, I can see up here. This is a lot less sketchy feeling. And it's pouring. Holy shit. It's pouring. At least it's dry right here. Alright, let's get away from these. See what else I can see. There's the main line right here. So there's the railroad tracks. This is the second floor. Looks like here's an old elevator shaft. It's been a while since I've been over here, but see, that goes down. Woo! Don't want to fall down there.
With the rain now pouring down, despite the creepy location, it does make this camping trip seem sort of relaxing and cozy for a brief moment.
All right, I just have a... All right, hang on. Okay. Okay, yeah. So, you can see, I can anyway, those people are right in that open door over there. I see two people. Luckily, I just go down the stairs and go out right there. They see me. I know that they see I'm here, and they saw me before. I just don't like the vibe I have here at all. I don't like the vibe at all. I can't go any higher up. I'm just getting out of here, honestly. Can't go any higher up. This staircase is rotten. There's another staircase over in the corner, but that looks pretty well rotten too. I just don't like the fact that there's people over there and they know that I'm here. I guess I'd rather them know. I guess I'd rather them know that I'm here than unintentionally spook somebody, but I just feel very unsettled. I don't like the feeling that I have. Yeah, I'm not. I don't like this. All right, you know, we're gonna bail. Just gonna get out of here. Go sit in the car and decide what I'm gonna do. This is not a good idea. We're in the heart of the hood. Okay. Yeah, I don't like not being able to see. I don't like not being able to see. I know there's people here, and I don't like not being able to see. All right, we're back where we started. I don't like not being able to see blind corners and stuff in the shadows, especially when I'm not on the main floor and I can't just bolt out of there. So we're back to where we started. just being that there's people over there, and this isn't going to be another haunted, chased out of the woods type thing, because I'm not going to allow it to be. It's just not, I don't like literally being up there. I had the hair on the back of my neck was standing up. Also, like, fear, straight, like, primal instinct fear. Not a huge fan of that. All right, there's a dude over there. Okay. Yeah, let's get out of here. I hear two people talking. He just said hello. Hi. He just walked back. All right. I think they were coming to see what I was up to. I'm getting out of here. I'm just leaving. I was just taking photos. They're talking. All right, let's get out of here. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. I just heard, I was standing there checking my phone to see what this weather's gonna do, and I just heard a hello. And I turn around and I see him kind of standing. Yeah, I see him still right now, peeking around the corner. It was one white dude and one African American dude. Not that it matters, I'm just saying. And there's no cars here either. The people that I saw didn't look, I don't know how to put it politically correct, didn't look like they were, yeah, see? There's a needle right there. They also didn't look like they had showered or wiped anytime recently. So I think we're just gonna call this a fail.
People once again start peeking from around corners, staring at him and making him feel even more uneasy. Instead of hanging around to find out what their intentions were, he makes the smart choice, safety over confrontation, and decides to get out of there as quickly as possible. On his way out, he notices two people following him, peeking around corners and watching his every move. Luckily, he made it out safely and unharmed, choosing not to stay the night with strangers lurking about, because who knows who they were or what they were up to. They could have been junkies or just people looking for trouble. Maybe they planned to rob him, or worse, attack him while he was asleep. What do you think? What would you have done in his situation? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. There are countless things in this world that we don't fully understand, and sometimes the true dangers lie in the unseen things that go bump in the night or whisper from the shadows. The next video comes from The Weekend Mish, a YouTube channel that specializes in outdoor content like hunting, camping, fishing, and more, featuring a team of well-seasoned outdoorsmen who inspire others to embrace the wilderness lifestyle. It is April the 19th, 2025, and in this episode of The Weekend Mish, they embark on a challenging 12 to 14-day trek across the Southern Alps, focusing on mountaineering and hunting. They push themselves through remote peaks, breathtaking alpine landscapes, and moments of exhaustion, tackling steep ascents. Despite the demanding terrain, their spirits remain high, thanks to strong camaraderie and their passion for the outdoors. Their journey is filled with a mix of humor, determination, and awe-inspiring beauty, until an unexpected medical emergency throws a terrifying wrench into the expedition.
Well, we're over the pass and all our clag is starting to clear up and we're getting to see some pretty epic views, you know. This stuff is just unreal country to be in. So happy to be here. I'd rather be here than on my couch at home. So what we're walking through now used to be a giant glacier about 10 to 15 years ago that would have filled these massive walls right up with ice. Now it's made a pretty easy way for us to get down, but it's also made some pretty cool views.
Oh bugger, there's been a lot more erosion, corrosion, whatever it is, in the last few years than I previously thought, so we might be in trouble here.
You know, the ice used to be way up the top of there, but obviously it's not anymore. It's created this giant cliff, because all maps said that this was full of ice, but clearly it's not. So let's try and get this.
So the route we're talking about is up and then up over one of those little scratches in there. Now these views are absolutely incredible, but we've got to be careful we don't get caught up looking at them, because we still need to find our way over this.
I am right now.
As they navigate and climb the rocky terrain, the group is rewarded with breathtaking views as the blue sky beams over the rugged mountains. But unfortunately, things are about to take a horrifying turn.
Still on a no fall zone. If you go down there, you're going to get cheese grated till you end up in that lake.
You can see Finn is here. Yup! Yup! You can see Finn is here. We're needing to get up here. Currently, we don't think we need to set up a lead climb. However, that may change. We've come from up there earlier. We're certainly not going that way. But we are going that way. Oh, that way. All right, guys, so what's happened here is a really, really valuable lesson for all.
This sucks. We've just gone to do this climb before dark. And I've just pulled a big rock in my leg, and I'm sorry, I'm in a lot of pain. There's a very big cut in my leg.
You'll be right, mate.
You can show it if you'd like. Oh, yeah.
So our lives are not in danger, but it's a bad wound, and that's just the reality of the situation. So yeah, I suppose we'll.
Sucks.
Yeah, this sucks.
There's a photo of this wound we can show you later, but this is brutal. Oh my man.
What's the...
Good on you, mate. Right, so there's been a rock fall up here and Riley's gone down. And for those of you who ever might find yourself in this position, and those of you who definitely don't want to be in this position, we're going to do our best to document this entire process.
It sucks. I'm in a lot of pain right now.
Yeah.
I've got a really, really bad cut on my leg. We've pulled the EPIRB and the SOSs, so...
We're going to get through it. We're going to get through it, big fella. Yeah. It's going to be a long but we're going to do it. Yeah. So what we've done here...
While climbing, a rock fall suddenly occurs, injuring Riley's leg quite badly. Incredibly, despite the pain, Riley stays brave and composed, even managing to explain what happened while enduring the injury.
Finn's called emergency services. We've pulled our EPIRB and both inReaches, and we've also texted our close family. We're going to let them know that Riley's going to be okay in terms of his leg health and his physical health. We're going to get through this. We're going to get through the night. However, we do need pretty urgent pickup because there is absolutely no way we're going to be able to walk out of here. Yeah, we've got Finn currently scoping out a campsite down there. We don't want to push up to this ridge. We know we can do it, but there's a few unknowns about it, so ideally we can camp down below us.
The boys quickly call emergency services and resourcefully plan how to handle the situation. They begin scouting a safe camping spot while they await help.
It's 1 hour since the accident. We have successfully contacted all emergency services and family. How are you going, mate?
I'm going good. Pain was pretty high, but very bearable. Quite comfy here. Got my warm on. But yeah, hopefully the chopper can come tonight. Otherwise, it's going to be a sucky night sleeping in the tent tonight. But no, it'll be sweet as. All good.
So we've just had word that
the copters come in. We're pretty lucky they've been able to get in tonight. We're very grateful for the expertise of these emergency services. The locator beacon has pinged our location reasonably exactly, but not exactly, so there's still a little bit of finding. We can't point our headlights straight up at the helicopter, otherwise that'll kind of interfere with their business, so we're just waiting to be found now, and hopefully we get home safe.
It is.
Right. This is about an hour and a half after injury, and we've had an incredibly fast emergency response. Riley's doing okay, and he's going to get out of here tonight. The rest of us are going to have to stay in, and we're going to walk out of here, which is all good. It's time to get Raz out of here. So the helicopter's just looking for a place to land at the moment. really hoping that the plateau we're on is flat enough to get Riley out of here.
Thankfully, Riley received the emergency help he needed, and the group all made it out safely. It was a terrifying and dangerous moment in the wild, but thanks to their experience, they knew exactly how to handle the situation and acted swiftly. We wish Riley a full and speedy recovery. This moment was a powerful reminder of how unpredictable the wilderness can be and how important it is to stay prepared. Before the next clip, if you are enjoying the video, please drop us a like and consider subscribing. We upload new creepy videos weekly. Now, back to the video. The last and most disturbing video of the night comes from Visually Creeped, a channel that specializes in paranormal investigations, creepy explorations, and real-life horror encounters. Often venturing solo or in small groups, the creator explores haunted or abandoned locations, blending eerie visuals, local legends, and suspenseful storytelling to immerse viewers in unsettling experiences. It is June the 7th, 2024, and in this video, Jay's solo journey into a notoriously haunted trail quickly escalates into a truly harrowing ordeal. As he makes his way through the dense, pitch-black woods, he shares the terrifying legend of a woman who was allegedly pulled backward by an unseen force while walking the same path. Although visibly unsure whether this is a wise idea, Jay bravely presses on, determined to uncover the truth.
Alright, so I just got off the road. Very kind of a dangerous road. There's no sidewalks or nothing, so you have to be careful when it's nighttime. The road's right behind me there. So if you guys remember my daytime video of this part goes into a clearing. So if you guys remember the story that I was talking about in my last video, on this main trail, this married couple told me that they were walking this trail and there is a legend of a spirit lady who I guess cries for her baby. She lost her baby. There's really not too much online about it. It's more like a legend. But when they were walking down this trail and she got pulled by her hair and thrown down on the ground. That's on this trail right here. They will not come back to this place, so that's what kind of ignited this curiosity. I'm like, oh, I'll go walk through it. Might be a stupid decision at the end of the day.
As Jay follows the haunted trail, he recounts the disturbing story of a woman who was previously yanked backward by something unseen. He admits he's unsure whether this is a good idea, but curiosity wins out, and he continues deeper into the woods.
So now it's a spider. Can't see him. I'm out in the clearing now. Makes me more a little settled as far as fear. But it's still super dark. Oh, that's wet. It's all right there, just stuck in a massive puddle. Like this whole field is like, with all this, whatever this is, whatever plant that is, this whole field, you guys are going to hear probably cars way off in the distance. It's not too remote in here, but remote enough.
Quick question. Would you ever dare to explore a haunted trail like this, knowing its chilling backstory? Let us know in the comments below.
You guys are not really gonna like see me use any type of equipment in here. I'm just more exploring, see if we see anything, and to challenge myself, because being in the woods at night, it's kind of spooky. Alright, give me a second, I gotta switch hands. Alright, so try to make my way out of the clearing, go into, there's like a road going that way. It's starting to rain a little bit, I'm not too concerned about it. But there's a road going that way. It crosses at some point, and then we'll proceed as long as it doesn't downpour. I didn't even bring my rain poncho, so just have to rely on my my backpack to keep my stuff dry if I need to put it in there. But anyway, so far nothing's pulling my hair or anything like that. Oh my God! What the? Dude? Someone just pulled my bag. My bag got pulled. My bag got pulled. Hold on. I can't see. I dropped my camera, dude. Oh my God, is it working? It's still recording. Hold on. Oh. Hold on. I can't see. I just dropped it. Something pulled my bag. Yo, something pulled my bag. I was right here. My camera just dropped right there. Hold on. I just fell. Something pulled my bag. All my settings are messed up. There is nothing around me. Oh, I don't know how to turn it up. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm freaking out right now. Hold on. I'm freaking out right now. Something pulled my backpack. I fell. I think there's nothing. There's no trees or nothing. Hold on. All my settings are... There's nothing around me that did there. I was on the... Oh God, give me a second. It's starting to rain. I was right here. I was walking, I was right here, someone pulled me. Hello? Oh, I'm gonna have an anxiety attack. Something felt like it legit pulled my bag, and I fell backwards. I fell backwards to the ground. Oh God, dude, I'm so fucking lightheaded. What the There is nobody around here. There's nothing that could have done there. Look at, there is nothing. Oh, why me? Give me a second. Give me a second. I gotta get my head right. Just give me a second. Am I still recording? I'm still recording. Yeah, wipe off the... Oh, what the? What was that? What was I talking about?
Just as Jay starts to say how so far he hasn't experienced anything unusual, something violently pulls him backward by his backpack, sending him flying to the ground and knocking his camera out of his hand. He scrambles to his feet, visibly shaken, gasping for breath, and clearly rattled by what just happened. Thankfully, he makes it out safely and isn't seriously injured, but it's clear this was no friendly spirit. What do you think it was that pulled him down? And what would you have done if it were you who got yanked to the ground by an unseen force? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these 6 spine-tingling encounters, be sure to like the video and subscribe for more chilling and terrifying videos. There's always another mystery waiting to be uncovered, and you won't want to miss what's next. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next video.